Hello everybody, my name is Jacob, and welcome back to SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. We're here in the forest, the Kelp Forest to be more specific. When did those get turned on? Anyway, sorry about that. And we're here to well, explore the forest, keep with the goings-on. People who have played this game know exactly what we're here to do, but I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to spoil the surprise. I will get that sock, though. And yeah, we're just here to continue on the adventure. I think this is probably one of the levels that looks the best in terms of its remaster, just because, like, look at it. It's so extremely beautiful. And, like, yeah. Don't even care about getting hurt with that. I will use this, because watch this. Whoops!
I love opening presents.
That was not what I wanted to do. I guess we'll come back and get that at a later date, because we still got, even as we're making our way through all these levels, we still have... Oh. There are campers lost. Go find the campers. Even as we're making our way through these levels, we still got to remember that we got to come back later to get all the last-minute little items and objects that are around here. Oh, I can't use that cheese anymore? Okay.
Just my size.
So that we can... Oh, that's very good. That's very good. Whoops. That was... Okay, so... that middle robot registered as a platform, so when I jumped up to do, like, my foot smash thing on him, he thought the game was like, oh, you're on a platform, so bowl. Gotcha. That was still odd, but whatever. Anything back here? Just some cool, well-animated grass. We'll go ahead and get all these little knick-knacky things taken care of, and then we'll do the Patrick part of this area.
I feel like a new sponge.
That's not going to be too hard. Yeah, I see you over there. Oh, come on. Oh, at least I didn't fall in the water. I got this. Bam. Told you I got this. Got stuck on the rock, though. There are, so I understand the desire to have every single thing in your level a physical object, but I think there are legitimate, like, reasons why you would have some items just be, like, uninteractable. Like, I believe, yeah, see, this makes sense to me. Even though they're physical objects in the world, it makes sense to me that you're going to clip into that because that's too much geometry. Whereas this little vine, I don't know why you're not just clipping through that as well. Little things like that. It doesn't ruin anything, not even remotely. It's just odd little things like that that I find, as I said, odd. Anyway, let's do this. Don't really like the new icon. I know it's supposed to signal, like, hey, use the cruise bubble, but I just prefer the way the original icon looked, like the little handprint. And again, we're missing sound effects that were in the original game. Like, what's the point of that? Just add the sound effects in. Let me go take a deuce real quick. That was an odd sound choice for that. But, sure. Okay. Grab this real quick.
I feel like a new sponge.
Yes, you do, SpongeBob. Yes, you do. Where is the... Wait, where's the... Oh, it's down here. I was going to say, did they remove the character swapper? But no, they just... It's just always been down here. I'm just a bit of an idiot. Hello, Patrick. With the best walk cycle in the game, you just go and hoop. God, I love when he hits the ground, he just squish. The animations of the characters, they put so much care and detail into. So good. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Where was that sound effect been for the entire rest of the game? Alright.
How many of these do I have to carry?
Just one at a time, Patrick. That's how it works. Yeah, I miss that old, like, growing sound effect. The new music and everything is great, but where's the, like... Oh, I can't even describe, like, the churrat. I guess that's the way you would describe it. Like, the sound effect of everything growing. I do like, now that Patrick can hit in midair, that introduces a whole lot of... Oh, what? Whatever. Oh, I'm going back over here now, okay. That does introduce a whole lot of new, like, mechanics to him as a character. And, what he can do. Because with SpongeBob, and I don't know about with Sandy, but I know for a fact with SpongeBob, you can use his little, like, bubble swirl to extend your jump. I can't remember if Sandy's attack extends her jump as well. I know for a fact SpongeBob's does, at the very least. But that's an element of strategy. Let me just grab this real quick. Cool. I needed to die anyway to get the other camper. But just that little bit of strategy when you're playing as SpongeBob is very, very beneficial. And now Patrick has that little bit of strategy as well, as seen right here. Oh yeah, baby, that felt so good. Did not think I would be able to pull that off, but boy howdy am I happy that I did. Okay. Can I... Oh, you better believe I can. Yeah. I love me a good exploit in a video game, because it's a well-meaning exploit. I didn't try to, wasn't doing anything maliciously. It's just a little thing. Just like throwing that rock, just a little thing. That rock tiki.
You sure gotta carry a lot of stuff around.
Yes, you do, Patrick. You're a good citizen. So therefore you will destroy the tikis that were put around. I do find it amusing, the tikis were never mentioned in any TV show or in any TV episode, anything. The only time, I believe, unless I'm really mistaken, this is the only time the tikis ever appear, is in the game. Yep, grow up there, lacking a sound effect as well. Maybe they're in the game and they just forgot to implement them, because it seems like a pretty big oversight to lack a sound effect that is so... Because it's not like they replaced it with another one, it's just, it's not there. Why? Why is it not there? They need to answer for what they've done. Oh, I thought, yeah, maybe with SpongeBob I can make it over there, but I doubt it. I don't even know if it's possible to make it into over to that little villager camper area without Patrick. But I don't know. Maybe yes, maybe no. Will we ever truly know? Who knows? I am perfectly fine with getting hit in exchange for the massive bonus to my shiny objects. Yep. Thank you. I love Patrick's voice lines. They're such top quality. And they're so wholesome, too. Definitely makes those things a lot easier to beat now. I might as well just stay Patrick for the rest of the level. I'm going to need him in the next area anyway. It's one of the few areas where it's Patrick's time to shine. And we should all be so privileged as to be around in Patrick's time to shine. Get along, little doggy. Get along.
I don't think SpongeBob's underwear fits quite right.
Neither do I, Patrick, but it's fine. It's made for a square boy. And you're a little bit pudgy, but you're fine. Patrick got that thickness, that legitness thickness. And we love a thick boy. What has my life become? I'm just called Patrick Star, a thick boy. And don't get me wrong, he is. And he should be proud of it. But, someone's gonna find this video in like 10 years. I'm gonna be working like some office job and they're gonna be like, hey, is this you? Did you call Patrick Star a thick boy? A good thick boy? And I will respond, of course, with, why, yes, of course I did. He is a good thick boy, and we should all be so privileged as to treat him as such. So remember that, boys and girls. If you see someone who's as thick as Patrick Star, you treat them with respect. Respect the thickness. The legitness. Thickness. I'm just talking nonsense at this point. This is one of the reasons I record at night, is because not only is it easier for things in my house to be quiet, but I end up rambling a lot more, and that's just delivers some prime meme material for all those people out there listening, because I just say the most nonsensical, stupid, weird, random stuff. Hey, Mr. Krabs, you got some tikis for me to throw?
Ahoy, Patrick! Sure.
I do still really like that they kept the original bad voice actor for Mr. Krabs. Oh, and I like the new designs on the tiki things. How they're fitting in their mouths now. It's pretty cool. I do enjoy that quite a bit. Alright. Yep, knew that was going to happen. Happens all the time. And I think the more and more I think about it, the more and more I think about it, the more and more I think I will actually, and after a little bit of time has passed from me playing this, I will actually go back and replay the original and do a playthrough of it for the channel, again, 100%. I think it would be fun. I think it would be fun, a good time for all those involved. Let people see. Okay, well that's not gonna. Oh, that's for reals. Well, now I might as well just wait. Maybe. I don't think so, but maybe. It's not gonna happen, is it? It's not gonna happen, is it? It's not gonna. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Yeah. All right. Hold on. Let me get over here with this one. Yep. Do a fresh freeze. Look at the way his arms, they go wiggle. They go wiggle in the breeze. Oh, he still does his little split animation that I love, where he goes like... and he hops up. I love that animation a lot. It is pretty great. If you don't like that animation, I don't know what you're thinking. It's a great animation. It's very adorable. Patrick is very adorable. This is going to be the Patrick episode. Ready? Put it across the screen. Future me, the Patrick episode. Give it like a sparkle wipe with like epic and dramatic music. Just the Patrick Show with Patrick J. Star. Is that his middle name? Patrick J. Star? I don't know. That seems like it would be his name. Patrick seems like the kind of guy that would have a very like obscure or like complicated middle name. Seems like he'd be the kind of guy who's like, my name is Esquire. It's Patrick J. Esquire Star. Isn't that right, boy? Oh, come on. I wish they would do what they did in the original and just like, they hit geometry, they just fall. Like the watermelons fall. You don't see those boinks and bouncing off places and... Wait, what? Yeah, I was gonna say, that's not how you... Oh, the button's gone. Interesting. I was gonna say, that's not how you make that leaf go up. Yeah? Come on. Yeah, I'm hitting you again. What are you gonna do about it? Yeah, look at that. Look at that scaredy face animation. Patrick doesn't care, though. I will make him not care.
That's much better.
Let me just pick you up real quick.
Up we go.
And... throwing is more fun than sneaking. I don't even believe Patrick can sneak. Yeah, he can. Patrick is too heavy. Again, he's a thick boy. He lacks the ability to sneak because of his thickness. His legitness thickness. It's going to be really hard for me to not title the episode that. And people are going to see that and hear that and go, do I want to watch this video that's called Legitness Thickness? Don't know if I do. And that's when I will reassure the people. Oh no, you do. Yeah, really not a fan of that new sound effect. Not even saying they had to put a sound effect there. Just not a fan of this one in particular. Anywho, where is... Right over here is the one that's a higher bounce, right? Yeah, there it is. And we're just gonna go over here, destroy these things. Grab that.
I think SpongeBob's underwear fits quite right.
I think it fits wonderfully, Patrick. You're just a coward and a fool who's not afraid. Hey, so he has an alternative lifestyle. So he wears square underwear. What? You got something to say about that, Patrick? Patrick Star. You're a starfish. You don't see anybody complaining to you about your lifestyle. Ooh, a sock.
Oh, goody, another one!
Yep. And we'll just do this. Oh, I didn't even go over there to open up the box, the teleport box. Oh well. Hopefully I don't fall in the water and die before I get over there to the other tiki.
Pretty sparkly thingy.
Yes, it is pretty. It is a pretty... Okay. It is a pretty sparkly thingy. Yeah. What you got to say, boy? What? What you got? What you want with me? What you want with me? Is that how the song goes? I can't remember. I just said I hope I don't die.
Okay, so now...
Okay, whatever. It's fine. It's not going to be too hard, especially since this will be the only one that I will have gotten. It'll be easy to deal with that. Okay, let me throw it at him, please. Not the... Thank you. Game. Come on. You know what I want to throw it at. Why are you preventing me? Good. Explode. You deserve it. Hey, Hammer. I get it. You can get it, Hammer. Destroying you every which way. Because that's what he says. He goes, Hammer, I get it. That's what SpongeBob says. Oop. Yeah, if I had tried to do that in the original game, would not have made it. Patrick would not have made it without that little jump extend. You know, these later levels, I don't know. I'm enjoying the game a lot, even for all my little tiny criticisms. And I know I've said that, but there's just something about playing this with a fancy, fresh coat of paint that makes me really happy. I know for a fact it's not going to replace the original for me. It's not that good. But it's still so clearly made with love and care and attention that who am I to call this a bad game? I am no one, and I will not call it a bad game because I truly believe it is not a bad game. And while I can see people saying like, oh, we don't like it, I don't know why someone would call it a bad game. It's a game that has some bugs and stuff, yes, and if you're not already a fan of the source material or like what kind of game it is, you're not gonna like it. This ain't Last of Us 2. This ain't Ghost of Tsushima. This is not a game for everybody. It is a game for people who like what this game is. And if you like what this game is, congratulations, you're gonna like the game. It's as simple as that. Wouldn't think I would have to explain that to people, but whatever. Sometimes you gotta explain stupid things to stupid people. Such is the curse of life. Stupid people gonna stupid,
It shines.
and smart people gonna have to explain it to them. Man, I hate the bungee jumping. It's really hard for me to look at the bungee jumping and see that someone... No, actually, you know what just occurred to me? I don't believe in any of the pre-release trailers we saw bungee jumping. Maybe that's why. Because they knew, like, we can't nail this. We don't know how to do this, so we're just not even going to show it off. I have no true evidence for that, but maybe. Who knows? It is a possibility. Yeah, I see you up there. Thinking you're going to get me. Yeah, I got news for you. You ain't. Or you've just met the Sponginator. That's also your news. That could be your news for the day. Daily News Roundup. With IGN. It's the daily fix. Get the power crystals. Are they listed as two things? Nope, they're still listed as just one thing. Because in the original, fun fact, the power crystals were listed as...
SpongeBob to mission control. The launch is a go.
The crystals were listed as like one of those things that like pops up and says like, you have 1 out of 5 crystals.
Number 1 in the Bikini
Yeah, it was just that thing, but not the bottom left corner like, congratulations, you have 1 more left. Because, I don't know, I guess the game engine couldn't handle tracking multiple collectibles like that at the same time. But I'm glad they have a counter for it now. Makes it a lot easier. Just like the snowmen from Sand Mountain. Same basic dealio. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of interplay between Patrick and SpongeBob required in this level. That was an odd sound. That sounded like a wet fart. Why would you have that sound in as opposed to the original, like, plant vine growing sound? Again, we went from no sound effect to that sound effect. It's weird. Why would you do that? You had a perfectly good sound effect at your fingertips. It's fine, though. It's fine. It's such a little, tiny, minute thing. It's something that I'm sure reviewers, people who enjoy the game, have pointed out. Some of the sound effects sound weird. Because some of these sound effects, because some of this stuff, like I said, I don't know if it's just... Man, I really wish they would split the cruise bubble. The cruise bubble controls with the camera controls, because... Oh, come on! Okay, up. And, okay. This makes it so much harder to... Okay. Down goes down, up goes up. Left. Okay, there we go. Don't know why that was so hard for me specifically, but whatever. Guess it's just my brain does not do the like inversion and all that stuff. It just doesn't. I don't like it. It's not fun. It's difficult for my brain to comprehend how one would do that. But that's fine. That's why we're here. Alright, and let's make this one fun. Let's go, ladies and germs. First time, first shot, first time. Oh, come on. I know there's a like tiny little radius of effect. I know that for fact. That first one should have hit it. But it's fine. That's also something I'm not going to get mad at this game about, because that, I know for a fact the radius was always that funky, even in the original, so no point in getting upset about it. I will, though, do this. Can I cheese my way up there? I can. Yeah, come on. Yeah, there we go. Now he's out of the picture. That guy is so annoying to get because he's so high up that you can't get him with just the regular up bubble bash. He's annoying. And then we get Patrick up here, and we can easily cheese all of the stone tikis to get Patrick's stuff where it needs to go. They actually made that slightly easier to understand. Whoops! Because in the original, the SpongeBob mission to go is just so... It's so hard to understand what he's saying at that point. Not that you really need to, it's not like it's game crucial, but it's just a fun little saying that would be a lot more fun if you could understand what the hell he was saying. Oh, and you know what? I wonder, something tells me, is someone up here, mayhaps? It's the last camper. Well, isn't that nifty and dandy? And now I believe we just need Patrick for the rest of it. I don't think we need SpongeBob anymore. Maybe once? But, yeah, I think we need him once, but we can handle the rest of the Patrick stuff for now. I just like traversing in this game. I just find it fun. It's fun, it's silly, it's squishy. Everybody has like a squash and stretch to them. It makes it fun. I need to take a drink before I cough all into the microphone. Excuse me for one moment. There we go, that's much better. Now I have not coughed on anyone, made their lives miserable with a loud noise like that. Tiki textures are really good. Love, 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 love the tiki textures. Also love the little neon eyes on them. Really, really adds to their character. I mean, I guess there's nothing wrong with the sound effect. I just wish it was consistent. Like, it's not outside, but it is in here. Like, this is the only place that it is, really. But it's whatever. Yeah, so this area normally is really hard because what you need to do is get all these stone tikis in just the right place and then go up there with the throw fruit. And since the throw fruit will wilt if you have it for too long, it normally makes it really, really difficult because you have to complete all this stuff without the throw fruit wilting. However,
Hard as a rock.
there is a way to cheese it, and that is by doing this. We take the stone tiki, we get up here, which is fine because we need the stone tiki to begin with. We need to throw the stone tiki over there, and then, because you would think you would want to have all these things hit at the same time, there would be a lack of stone tikis. You want to have that one hit, the one that launches all these hit, the one that's in there hit, etc., etc. So the game designers thought, okay, so we'll have a limited number of tikis available so they can have everything hit, except for we'll need a throw fruit. Oh, come on, that's why I don't like this new, like, targeting platforms. Just let me throw it. Oh, are you kidding me? Anyway, so that they have like this sense of urgency, so that they have to, or feel like they only have a limited number of stone tikis. But once I get this item up here, I don't need the stone tiki anymore. I don't need it on that platform anymore, which then means, oh, I have a free stone tiki, so that I can take this and use it in place of the throw fruit. I don't know if that was intentional. I know some people like me who are older, after they played the game, probably almost definitely noticed that. Okay, it's just flat. It's just making me do the butt pound and hit the thing, but that's fine. We'll just go over this way. Look at him, poor thing sitting there. We'll just go this way and hit the reset button. Which is good, that was a smart idea for these limited tikis. The designers of the original Battle from Bikini Bottom are... The whole game is designed in a way that's really, really smart. It's a really well-made, like my first platformer kind of thing. Not baby's first, it's not baby easy, but it is a bit on the easy side. And I think that's because, as opposed to making a game that was overly difficult and challenging, they made a game that was well designed, and once you figured it out, it was more about figuring out how to do something as opposed to actually doing it. I am a extremely firm believer in the idea that a game's difficulty should come from solving the puzzles, not executing the puzzles. And there's exceptions to every rule. If a game feels good enough to play, then the puzzles can be super easy, provided you just are like, oh, I'm enjoying playing it. For example, like, what was that one that I played? Ghost Runner. Not a very difficult game in terms of what you're doing, or in terms of how to do things, because you're like, oh, I get from point A to point B. That's easy for me to understand. The difficulty comes from executing everything. That's an exception, in my opinion.
Say hello to my
And
little
this is a rule that I could say, and then someone points out, actually, that rule only really applies to like 2 games that you actually like, or that are actually good. So again, everything is fluid, everything is malleable, except these controls on the cruise bubble, apparently. You know what? Switch it to invert vertical? No, horizontal. Invert the horizontal at this. Okay, no, it is invert the vertical. And then we'll switch them back as soon as we're done with this, so that it can have actually decent control of the camera again. Wow, okay. Just sailed right on past that. And 5th time is the charm, and there we go.
Single button
And switch that back.
is the most satisfying.
Push, 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 push. We'll grab this real quick. And before we go back to Barnacle Boy, we'll do this. Go out here, so I can get this golden spatula, little like checkpoint marker thing, and then we'll just teleport back to Mermaid Man.
Hi,
And then we'll just teleport back to Barnacle Boy. And then we'll do the slide, and then it'll be the end of the episode. And then we can go on to the Flying Dutchman's Graveyard, which is another, like, the endgame levels are really fun in this game. They're top tier stuff.
yeah. Of course,
Take the golden
Butter.
spatula. I can now trim my toenails at supersonic speeds. Look at it. His nose has like jiggle physics. I love it. Barnacle Boy's nose, not SpongeBob's. Did that say there's 11 socks on this level? Am I mistaken? Am I mistaken, or are there 11? No, there's only 7. I don't know where I saw 11 from. And I know there's one on this. I'm curious if this is going to be a lot easier because of the way they redesigned the sliding controls, or if it's going to be infinitely harder because of the way they redesigned the sliding controls. Because this area is forever infamous for the way that its sliding works, or the way that its slide is designed. I am a little disappointed they filled this in so much. One of the cool things about this area in the original is it's very open. There's not really a lot of debris or stuff block. Yep, it's those curves, it's those corners that are absolutely terrible. But there weren't like kelp walls here before. There weren't rocks here before, so you could see the entire track laid out in front of you. And that was cool, and I missed that. And I wish that they'd kept it that way. Like, you can pretty up the level, doesn't mean you have to fill in all these gaps with everything. But I do like the way they did fill in the gaps, because they fill it in a very early 2000s way, again with the, like, not everything is really a thing. A lot of it's just like, I guarantee you, if I was to just like walk through this kelp, I could just walk right through it. Like, there's nothing preventing me from just walking right through it. They're not solid objects, which I do like. I do enjoy that. What the?
But you're the
What just happened? Hold on, do I need to do... No, I'll be fine. I'll do the Mermaid Man and this at the same time. This won't be that difficult. But, like, where was that bouncy leaf supposed to lead me? I'm so confused. Did they ruin this slide by making it harder? I think they did, actually, by making it harder to see. Oh no. What have they done to you, Mermaid Man? Mermaid Man slides time. What have they done to you? Well, maybe... Okay, well, hold on. Before we jump to conclusions, maybe it was just a fluke. Maybe it was just an error on my end. Let's do that again and see what happens. Yeah, okay, I was supposed to aim for this one. It's just not super clearly explained. That's fine. Oh, camera. Okay. Camera got stuck on that. Okay. It's getting a little dicey here, folks. Getting a little shaky. Don't really know. Okay, these curves. Okay. Almost there. Okay. We got this. It's fine. We got this. Yeah, it's right over here. We got this. Yeah, I know where the last sock is, too. It's on the slide. So, how much time is left on the episode? Yeah, we'll make sure we get the sock when we do our retread of all these other levels. Give me the golden spatula, Mermaid Man. Thank you. And then all that's left to do is go to Mrs. Puff and tell her we got all the campers. And then that's a wrap on this episode. I love it. We're knocking out one world per episode. It's a great pace to keep. Alrighty. Now all that's left to do is go back to the town. Whoops. Go back to the town. And unlock the Flying Dutchman's Graveyard. And we're going to do that in the next episode. So thank you everybody for watching. Like the video if you like the video. Share the video if you want to share the video. Subscribe to if you want to. That would be we're reaching uber maximum levels of sponge-tasticness. If you would subscribe, and I would really appreciate that if you would. Don't you want to be sponge-tastic? I know you do. Anyway, I have been Jacob. You have been wonderful, and this has been SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. Love this game. Love it. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Adios!